They want some ice cream, but he don't really. I guess when you're a vampire, you're not used to having to pay for stuff. No. So he trying to find out how much that ice cream costs, but then he almost end up getting hit by a car. Cause that angers Dracula. 'Cause Dracula not used to being out in the daylight like that. Then Van Helsing and his team end up seeing where Dracula's at. And they start pretty much making a plan to go after Dracula, but then we see this airstrip. There's a couple of pilots getting ready to get in this plane, but then Dracula ends up hijacking it. He starts to order the pilot to take him to New York, which he obliges out of total fear. But then this is 2 ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts to get ready to go after Dracula himself. We pretty much ended with him heading off to New York after Dracula.
Dracula has 6 wives. Why can't Torgo have one of his own?
I must admit, I never read a Dracula comic book before I read this. I'm glad I did now. It made me wonder what I've been missing all this time. Because I like vampires, but you always see Dracula this, Dracula that. And, there's so many movies about him. And like when I saw a comic book at first, I thought, oh, it's just going to be some, nonsense. But I'm glad I finally gave it a chance. Better late than never.
That's out of 5.
I'd probably give this a 9.5. I never thought I'd see Dracula in a state like this. He's without his powers. He doesn't know what to do. He has to get used to being out in the sunlight and all that stuff. Get used to not being able to take stuff, be immune to bullets and all that kind of stuff, even though we all know that this isn't going to last long because there was more issues to that story.
Alrighty,
I am curious to see how he got his powers back. Then I'm gonna have to seek out the next issue after this for sure.
Well, I'm sure he went to Barbados and met a guy named Winston Shakespeare.
Maybe. We'll find out someday soon.
Alrighty, so real quick, because this is running a little long, like and subscribe, and what do we got next week?
Next week got the first issue of the new Savage Avengers, and then we got another blast from the past after that. I'm glad y'all watched this. Like my partner and fiance said, hit like and subscribe. We definitely appreciate the support and appreciate you tuning in every week. And I don't know about you, but I'm about to get off here, finally eat dinner, and finally turn the fan back on too, because it's pretty hot outside right now. But thank you for everything. We'll see you next episode.